All right, good morning. I'm Jake Taylor with Building Capture. Thank you for having me this morning. I'm going to get right into it. So here's a little bit about me. I was homeschooled my whole life with my one younger brother. I've lived in the Vicksburg area out in the country almost my whole life. I love watching football, playing pickleball, and hiking. And a fun fact is I will not eat anything that comes from the ocean. Here is my family. This is my wife, Onika, who I married about 2 years ago. And our dog Phoebe, who's a total goofball, as you can see. So what is Building Capture? Building Capture is a Southwest Michigan-based company providing media and tech services to support the marketing, planning, design, and construction of new and existing businesses, buildings, and properties. It's quite a bit there, so we're going to unpack that a little. So about Building Capture, I started the business with my dad in January of 23. Or last year, and the focus was on providing floor plan services to architects and construction companies in a way that they could get them quicker than they currently were. My dad found a job in construction a few months after that, so it's been just me since then. The business has developed into 4 main services that can be used in over 20 different industries. So those 4 services, the main ones, include floor plans, virtual tours, photography, and drone photo and video. So I'm going to kind of show today how I've helped some of my clients with the specific services. So floor plans you'll see here, this is kind of what the floor plans look like after I make them. So in the bottom left there you'll see I helped an architect who wanted a quicker way of getting dimensions of a building than hand measuring it. There's a homeowner up in the top right that I helped who was listing for sale by owner and wanted a good floor plan for his listing. And I had a client who bought a new building and was given an incorrect blueprint that was missing actually the whole bottom row of rooms there. So I got to get him a new floor plan. I also do virtual tour walkthroughs. So I recently helped a South Haven rental owner show property to potential guests. My dad's construction company up in the top, I helped them with presenting their project to bidders so that their bidders could kind of walk through what renovations need to be made. Also similar, there's a coffee shop that needed a current status documented before they did more renovations of the inside. So this is the camera that I used to produce those floor plans and virtual tours. It's called a Giraffe 360. And this is basically a LiDAR camera, so you're going to set it in the middle of the room, and it's going to shoot a bunch of lasers out. It's going to scan all the corners of the room, and it's basically reflecting those lasers from parts of the room. And this information tells the software how far away everywhere is. Then that puts it into a layout with measurements. Photography I also do, specifically for real estate. And stuff like that. So commercial real estate listings, as you'll see down here. Shout out to Rob. He has helped me tremendously with my business. I've done a lot of work for him. I helped an out-of-state investor wanting to sell a piece of land. He's actually from Rhode Island and somehow found me online. I helped the Vicksburg Library with some new photos for their website and social media recently. Drone photo and video. This is everybody's favorite service. I helped the landscaping company last week with their marketing. I put together a nice drone video as they were putting in a new seawall project. There was a homeowner that contacted me and said that he had just had a new roof installed and they messed up quite a bit in some places. So you'll see there was some misalignment there, and on the other side of the roof there was tons of cracks in the roof, so they wanted a lot of photos to send to insurance and that company. Also, I did a Benton Harbor lake home, a really nice home. That was my first drone project I ever did. That was just for a real estate listing. And what's next? I'm trying to get my name out there, as I'm sure pretty much everybody here is as well. Anybody, as you can tell, in the building or property industry is really good for me to meet. So that's real estate agents, builders, architects, landscapers, roofers, or anybody like that. Within the next year, I definitely intend to hire an extra set of hands, at least part-time, to help with the shooting and editing part of the photos. And that is all I got.